Hello and welcome to Swing and a Crit Miss, a podcast where my friends and I play Tales of the Valiant by Kobold Press. We're not professionals, we're not amazing gamers, we're just having a good time, and we hope you will too. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and welcome to Swing and a Crit Miss. We're recording now. Yay. So, last we left off with everyone, just gonna say up front for all the people listening, there may be some audio issues, and I'm very sorry, but it's fine. So, where we last left our companions, we have, Jesus, it's been a while. We've been having some tough times to record. And I haven't put up any episodes yet. Oh, God. So many things are happening. It's fine.
Hey, you're becoming a parent. You're busy. We get it.
It's fine. So, where we last left off, our group of adventurers kind of went around and settled into the odd jobs that they have, finding different things that they need to investigate before Jesus, my brain is gone. Before the Bulwark was attacked by two mysterious armored plated figures. Odavius was the only one present at the very instant of the battle, and unfortunately passed away due to the fight, but was brought back due to the willingness of the higher clergy to recognize one of their higher members and the one who's done a lot of good for the general community at large. Following that, you guys kind of took a lot of things easy and made some things a little bit easier. You started investigating into the underground, specifically the job that Malachi had given you about going down to the underground and taking care of Lucius. So that way he was no longer a problem, as he had been causing some ruckus amongst the underground, which has led to supplies being lost or stolen and shops being raided that are supposedly under the protection of the underground. Seems there are some factions that are breaking away. You were able to talk to the Darius, I think, whatever his name is, who's sort of off to the part of the bad, not necessarily bad, what do I want to say? The non-conformists to Lucius's rule. And we're able to make somewhat of a deal with him, seeing how you could take care of him in different ways. And so I believe where we last left off, you had all gone to bed, and we're kind of making a sort of final decision about how exactly you were going to solve the problem that you guys have had. So, we awake in the morning, everyone wakes up, and they're separate places. The Bulwark members wake up in the Golden Goose Inn. Bulwark members wake up in the Bulwark dormitory. The others wake up in the Golden Goose Inn.
And are you still in Brave's bot? Yeah. Okay. I thought, just double check. Week-long rental. Alright. How do we want to tackle this?
Odavius, can you send a message to the other two?
Yes.
Can you let them know that we'll just be separate for a little bit?
Well, we have to bring them here. We don't know what happened last night because they went off on their own.
The more during the last session wasn't the end of last session. We did meet up.
Yes,
I believe
he was in Brave's body.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we do know what's going on. Okay.
While he's in that body, and if they are planning to go, well, we want them to keep going with what they're doing. And we need to continue on doing what we're doing.
What exactly is it that we're doing, though?
Preparations. We have so many people, less people than we did before. We need to shore up on our side, on the Bulwark side, and make sure that nothing bad or nothing continues to grow worse.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably need to be doing some extra shifts. And at the same time, we need to be helping research.
I think
find what we can with our archives.
I think the research side of it is more apt for me at the moment because I'm still reeling from dying, to put it lightly.
And there's no rush on that.
Alright, so I will cast Sending to Naya.
Nope.
And what?
Last
Not
campaign.
Naya. Sorry. Give me a second. Prim. Sorry. I'll get it one of these times. I will cast Sending to Primrose and say, Brenin and I need to work on things here after attack.
That's 11.
I know, I'm thinking. Go underground and...
That might be one word.
Underground would be one word.
Oh, so go underground and try to
Make
figure
us money.
this situation out. Good luck, stay safe, bye.
Hey, there you go. All right, and Primrose, as you kind of wake up and kind of gather yourself in the morning, you get this sending message back from Odavius.
Turn to Auran / Brave. I think he used exactly 25 words for once.
It's impressive.
They have Bulwark
Odavius for one to be able to count.
Not his strongest suit, but they have work at the Bulwark. And I figured they wouldn't be accompanying us underground anyway, given their status. So, look like it's a twofer. Duo mission.
Appears so. I was thinking, the next step, I believe, is to get close to this Travis fellow. He's the general that probably knows where... God.
Lucius?
What's his name? I forget. Lucius. Jeez, my backstory. Where Lucius is. So perhaps we could get close to his goons and find out more about him.
Interesting. Were any of the members of your crew, as I look at Brave's body, was there overlap with Travis at all? Do we know?
Like the goons that we were talking with?
Yeah, because Brave was like underling to Lucius, and he had his crew, but they weren't related to Lucius really. It was just Brave.
Yeah, so I think hierarchy is Lucius, Travis, Brave. So we have Brave.
Okay.
There are other. I don't know if those others, the Goblin and the Human and the. I don't know if they're a part of Lucius's crew.
Yeah,
but
I would imagine not. If it's definitely down the chain, not up the chain for those. We'll have to be wary of them though, just because if they notice you, things might be a little different. Any plan of attack? Do we know? Should we stake Travis out? Should we see if we can find anyone who knows him?
I think we should try to find him in the underground and see if we can see how he reacts to me, and then go from there.
Cool. What part do you want me to play?
Perhaps you could be a aspiring.
Underground member.
Mm-hmm.
Would that make sense for Brave to bring just... maybe... would Brave bring someone down as a quote-unquote aspiring underground member? Perhaps for his own ulterior motives?
Perhaps. Do we have anything of significant value, an item? Perhaps you stole this from a rich merchant, and that's why you're... That's what value you can give the guild.
Don't normally hold on to things.
You don't. Do we have the bag? We don't have a bag of holding, do we? Are we poor?
Yeah, we're poor and don't have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I think someone forgot to ask for one when you were getting, like, magic items somewhere.
From,
Those aren't cheap, though. I don't know what they are in Tales of the Valorant, but...
Malachi might have been just handing them out at some point. we just
Buy one, get
forgot.
one.
Yeah. I do have the my abilities to hide in the shadows.
That's a good one. You could be an inn for like a circus act where you go in and like stake out parties for the rich.
Be
or
a
something.
public face. That's a good idea.
However, you have done a lot of things around town. Can you change your appearance there,
Let me see.
just in case that you are known? Because I know Athena is probably known. I don't know if Primrose is.
I certainly can, although I think it would be seen through. But maybe being known is not necessarily a bad thing, although my relation to Lotus probably isn't very well known.
Yes, you could use that to our advantage too. Perhaps if you just add some makeup, it doesn't have to. You don't have to hide who you are, but perhaps
Dirty
look
it
apart.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so that's our story. We'll go in. You will be the aspiring distraction plant, entertainment for hire.
Taking off, trying to take up after my brother.
Mm-hmm. Yes, if we need to use that. Hopefully, Travis likes or knows Lotus. And then we can talk to Travis about our assignment, if we have one.
Yes.
See what he
And
wishes from us, and then just work with him.
Potentially ask a way to get into a conversation with Travis is ask him with a new tool, a new inn. Is there anything we can do for Lucius? And maybe that gets him talking a little more than he should.
Yes, I like it. Onward.
Let us go.
So you guys go over to... Just go into the sewers and go ahead to the underground looking for Travis?
Mm-hmm.
You guys kind of pop up. Are you disguising yourself at all in any way, shape, or form? Besides...
I'm not wearing my performance clothes, so I'll wear something more plain and basic, and like hood up, probably like hair very sloppily done, not a ton of makeup. Basically the reverse of like doing myself up, which is what I imagine I normally do. Like very minor touches, but more so trying to blend in than I am trying to change my appearance, I would say.
All right. You go down and kind of make your way into the underground, kind of following the map that was given to you by...
Jared.
Yeah, that dude, Jared. Names. And you find your way into the underground, and you see the buff dragonborn man kind of sitting there, looks at you, that had previously looked for a bribe of some sort to allow you entry, and he sort of eyes you, gives you a nod. I don't believe you got his name.
Okay, I was gonna give him the old nod and name. If his name's not important, then I'll just nod.
Yep, he'll just nod at you, kind of go back to his little thing. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna ask? Where are you gonna figure out where Travis
I'm gonna
is?
like to just look around a little bit, see if I walk down the halls a little bit, see who nods at me, who says hi to me, and maybe I'll find my way to Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you kind of make your way around.
Did I see Travis the other night? I know we saw our buddies. Did we see Travis?
No. Travis was
Did we
not
get a
part of that.
description of him at all?
He
Do we
is
know
the
like what
outlaw.
race
I know he's an
he
orc.
is?
Or, sorry, yes, orc. Yeah.
I have
Orc?
written down he's
Okay.
an orc.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you did not see him with anyone. Darius just kind of said, yep, this is one of the higher up that you may have a way going in.
Okay.
Are you being sneaky about this? Are you like
No.
trying to be chill or just okay?
I'm not. I mean, I'm not like, where's Travis? I'm just. I mean, I work here.
Right.
I'm brave. So I'm just gonna walk through the halls.
Okay. Chartalk and Fizz, why don't you come back on? Chartalk, you are currently kind of sitting at the bar within the underground, looking things over, maybe like looking introspectively into a mug, looking around, and you see Brave walking around. Which is weird, because people are saying that Brave has not shown up to his previous supply drops that you've heard about. And he hasn't been doing his jobs this morning that he's supposed to be doing. Fizz, you're in a back corner with the other fences. Sitting back, lounging. And you see this pair of two wandering around. One you think you've seen before, a small dwarf with a mohawk. The other one, not quite sure where this one popped in from. Might be a good
and
mark.
just so it's confirmed, my eyes are poking out from the under of a lid of a barrel. I am in a barrel right now,
Perfect.
just looking out.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So, Brave and Primrose, why don't you both give me just a general charisma check to see if you're getting any responses from people.
That's I'm good at.
The big chaw. 17.
Okay,
15.
15. You're getting a couple. Brave, I'll say you notice a couple of odd looks from people as you're moving around. They're just kind of squinting at you for a second and then going about their business as they think probably better to question things as they're going. You get a couple people who kind of acknowledge your existence and see. Is there anyone you want to go up and talk to?
Do I see any of my buddies? The goblin, the human, or the kobold, or the elf?
You do
I
not
got
see
their
any of them.
names.
You do not. You do see a rather large orc sitting at the bar, eyeing you a little bit suspiciously. More suspiciously than the others.
Does he have a Travis tattoo on his forehead?
He does not, unfortunately.
Hello, my name is.
Yeah. No name tag? Okay. Is he eyeing me suspiciously?
He is, staring you up and down.
I'll walk over to him, fuck it.
Alright, Chartalk. Brave walks up to you, brazenly, just moving up with this strange person that you haven't seen before.
I quickly down the rest of my drink and tap it on the bar. The hell are you doing here? Word has it that you ain't doing your job.
I'm gonna be a character here, and I don't remember it, but we'll just say that it's what Brave would act like, if you're good with that, Zach. Whatever his mannerisms would be, I want to carry those forward. Well, I had a rough night last night. I rubbed my head a little bit. Bit of a rough start to the morning.
Rough night or not, you never miss a damn drop.
Yeah. First time in my whole time being here that I have.
Insight check.
So it begins.
Roll deception. Mr. Auran.
Oh.
Alright. Insight versus deception. What do we got?
Hold on.
I don't know if I'm being deceitful as part of this problem. I don't know if Brave has missed a drop before.
It's the more the, like, can you put on this guise? of Brave.
So is
And
it
make it a
deception,
performance
persuasion,
check?
or performance?
I'd say either one, whichever one you want to do. Deception,
Cool.
performance, or persuasion. What'd you get, Oren, for your roll?
They're all Cha, and I'm proficient in none of them.
Can I assist somehow? Probably
How many
not
luck is
on
it to
this one.
reroll?
3.
3.
Rerolling. It was a 3.
Ah.
Okay, let's hear it. Big boy.
19.
16. Fuck.
Chartok, you're not sure exactly what Brave's deal is, but there is a slight, like, twang to his voice that isn't quite right. Something's weird about him at this moment. You can't, like, immediately put a finger on it, but he's definitely not acting correctly. Or at least he's not telling you the whole truth.
Does he have an office? Do I know?
Brave? No.
No. Okay.
No. Too low on the totem pole for that.
What is the quietest place down here that I know of that we
There's
wouldn't be
probably a
bothered?
couple little shady corners. There's a really handy shady corner that's got a nice barrel in it.
Yeah, sure. I'll take him. Follow me. Take him over to that shady corner.
What for?
Get over here.
I don't think I will. And I'll tap him on the shoulder and walk away.
I grab him.
Okay.
I'm not letting him grab me.
All right, let's do a grapple check.
Is this strength?
Yes.
Uh,
All right, what do we get?
Nat 20.
dirty 20.
Ooh, I'm gonna give this one to the nat 20 here, unfortunately. Just based on the naturalness of it. It's pretty. So yeah, Brave kind of just slips out of your grasp and starts walking away.
Making quite a
following.
scene.
Okay, you're
I'm
gonna.
following.
I'll try to get others to pay attention that this guy's trying to grab me.
Okay.
When have we started fighting one of our own?
See others kind of looking around.
That's not allowed here.
Looking
I'll
towards
say
you.
to this guy.
I'll look at him. Do I see Prim?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's right there.
Who's this? I haven't seen her around before.
Fresh meat? Looking for Travis.
Travis, huh?
Hmm?
Do I know of Travis? Do I know where
you've
he's at?
definitely worked a little bit with Travis before, given your position, or your
Mhm.
previous position, I should say.
Do I know his current whereabouts?
I'd say yeah. You know that he is currently working a job in a safe house, sort of a long-term job. He's staying somewhere in the city, doing some sort of espionage work.
And I would know that Brave would also know this.
Not necessarily. Brave would not. This job is a little high up in the
Mm-hmm.
stratosphere. Above Brave's pay grade.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can tell you he ain't here.
Well, where is he? I haven't spoken to him in some time. Gruffer. Sometime.
You said I know the exact whereabouts?
Yep, you know the safe house he is staying at.
Hmm. Buy me a drink and I might tell you.
We can still be friends. See, we can still be friends. And I'll throw a coin up to the counter.
All right. Bartender just kind of gets another draft going and sets it on the counter.
How do you not know?
Where Travis is?
Yeah.
He never tells me these things. He just goes off. I feel like I'm the last person to know things around here. We got some promising meat here, and I'll motion to Prim.
Promising, you say? In what way?
Can bring in quite a bit of revenue for our little outfit here.
I turn to Prim. Up, down. And then I get an evil grin on my face. I'm sure
I wouldn't
you
try
could.
it. I wouldn't try it. I'm more valuable than that.
She can act like she's from the circus. Quite talented, but Travis, I'm sure, would love to meet her. And if you, my friend, could tell me where Travis is, I could be out of your hair.
Nah, I don't think I will. And I down the drink and I walk away.
Figured as much.
Fizz, you've been watching all of this go down. Any response? Just quietly observing?
Did you get my message? It was through Discord. I wasn't sure.
Is it I cast Fireball?
I call it Fireball. Okay. Brave, what is your passive perception?
12.
Okay.
Wait.
Or
is
do
it
I
it
miss
10 plus
10
wisdom?
plus,
Is that what?
perception?
13.
I
Okay.
I miss Naya in these moments.
Yeah.
I miss.
All right, Fizz, what are you doing?
Just right under his nose, I'm just gonna poke out a vial. It's basically smelling salts right underneath his nose.
Brave, you suddenly get a very intense, strong smell just right up your nose.
Excuse me. I'll push my hands away.
Sorry, Brave. I thought it seemed like your brain was a little befuddled since you missed getting my supplies this morning.
I apologize. It has been a very rough night. And then I dealt with this phony, and I'll point to the guy walking away. Everyone is just in such a horrible mood, but I do apologize. I won't twist it again.
So you see before you a small folk, or a gnomish small folk, and a long braided beard, long for his stature, braided down to about his stomach. It's tar black, but you see there's white, potentially dyed for whatever reason, and wearing just rags, and in the beard is just little tufts of different kinds of flowers or herbs and those kind of things inside his beard. Well, you're here now. Are you able to take it?
I'll
When you say
give
take it, are you handing me something, or do you mean the job? Are you insinuating?
Well, yeah. I'll pull out a nice bundle of kind of jingles it around. Sounds like there's some glass in there, maybe some more burlap inside.
I'll do the look around and lean in to sidebar, embarrassed. I don't like to talk about it, but I had an encounter last night with a woman.
Oh!
And it got a little...
I thought you had a thing for the kobold.
Well, keep my doors open. But it got a little intense, and we drank a lot, and it got really aggressive. Really aggressive. And I kind of, between the drink and the passionate lovemaking, I kind of forgotten the job that I need to do for you. If I could have a reminder, I'm very embarrassed about it. I don't want others finding out.
Sure. DM, do you want me to go decide something for myself, or
Yeah, go
do you
for
want
it.
to? All right. Well, this was supposed to go to the storehouse. Do you remember who Travis is? If you were calling for him before,
Yeah,
if it's been such a bad night.
it has been. That is something I do remember. Is I want to try to bring in more revenue. I feel bad about the jobs I've missed, but I feel like this, and I'll point to Primrose, kind of sidebar still. She can be the key to many funds, get us the push we need to continue expansion.
I don't give a fuck about expansion. I just want my shit to go where it needs to so I can get paid.
I know, but at the end of the day, when we make more money, you make more money.
Since when have you been a smartass? Anyway,
It's in
well,
the
this is supposed to go to Travis's storehouse.
Wonderful. I'll take it there. However, that one didn't tell me where it was.
You've done it so many times before.
Have I? Hasn't he moved? They move around a lot.
Fine, I can go with you. I guess I'm not having too much going on right now.
Well, I'll pop off the bar.
All right.
Keep going.
You guys start heading out. Chartalk, you see Fizz, not necessarily a character you're extremely familiar with, but definitely one that's very eccentric and you've heard enough about. Some sort of poison master, knows a lot about his way around herbs, and tends to be the one who supplies a lot of the more dastardly things around the area. And he talks and begins leaving with the new people that you just ignored, essentially.
I'm going to kind of link up with Char, since he was giving such business before. And do I know if Char knows Thieves Can't?
Yes, they do.
Okay. I'll try to subtly say follow.
I
Do I notice?
also know thieves
I'll
can't.
say, if
Because
you
I
wanna-
probably also know thieves can't.
I'll say make a sleight of hand check if you want to keep that hidden.
Sure.
Is that against passive or is that perception? Active perception.
I'd say
I've been trying to
passive.
I've been trying to keep an eye out because I'm not doing anything else,
Mm-hmm.
but my perception's not very good.
15.
15. I'll say neither of you notice with your passives being what they are. But Char, you see specifically the symbol for follow as Fizz kind of walks out with a little mischievous grin, I'm sure.
I will stealthily follow.
Okay. All right. You guys make your way out of the underground. Go ahead and give me that stealth check, Char.
18.
18. All right. You guys are moving your way along out of the underground, up and down. Fizz, where are you leading them? I should ask.
So I actually know where Travis's storehouse, where he is and where the storehouse is currently, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'll take him there.
Okay. All right. You kind of walk down a couple streets through some alleyways, and you get to a building that is slightly run down. A glass is shattered in some ways. Cobwebs kind of decorating the front of it. Not very well maintained. And you've reached the storehouse, Fizz. You kind of walk up to the door.
Can you handle it from here? And I give him the bag.
And I'll grab it and wink at him.
I know exactly how much I'm supposed to get back.
And you will get every penny.
Penny? What the
Every
fuck is a penny?
copper.
Whatever.
I'll walk on up.
Okay, you walk on up. Do you just open the door?
Don't look. I'm nervous. I'll just do a couple knocks, like to doom.
Do. Don't get any response.
Turn the handle.
locked.
You have misplaced my key.
Fizz, you're watching this, and you know that in order to do a drop, there's usually a special series of knocks that you make to make sure that people know. Brave is one of those people that should know, since he's been doing drops for you every so often.
Oh, silly me. I took you to the wrong door. We actually have to go around the other side.
I would, as Primrose, I'd like to subtly act like suspicious, as if I am also getting suspicious of Brave, as if I don't, like, as Primrose, I am to believe that this Brave person is telling me what they're trying to tell me, and not knowing that it's Auran, if that makes sense. I'm trying to pretend I don't know that Brave is not Brave right now, but it's starting to set in that Brave might not be who he says he is.
Okay. How far back, Char, are you following these people?
I'm within earshot.
Okay. All right. So you're hearing conversation. I'd say you're probably like 30-ish feet back.
Yeah.
All right. Brave, do you follow Fizz?
I actually am going to roll an insight check because I am well aware that this is weird, that I clearly am supposed to be doing something, and I'm not doing that thing, and now he's telling me to come with him somewhere. So I'm definitely going to roll an insight check.
Sure. Insight. Fizz, I'll say make a persuasion, deception, some sort of roll along that line.
Okay. That tracks.
Alrighty.
Oh, silly me. I totally forgot. It's the other door. Come on. It was a 4.
4. Yeah. So you're definitely sure he is not exactly... he's not being subtle about his misdirection.
How are they placed right now?
Brave is at the door. Primrose and Fizz are probably a little bit further back, like kind of on the ground, while the door is like a slight stoop up there. So they're within at least 10 feet of each other.
Okay, seeing that he doesn't know the door knock, I'm gonna sneak up behind Prim and grab her around the neck.
I'll say I'll need another sneak check just to see.
And I'm gonna say, this is midday.
Oh yeah.
I'm turned around looking that direction.
I'll say.
Do I get any kind of bonus to see
perception
this?
check here, as this happens.
Friggin' 21.
All right.
Crazy.
Nat 20.
Oh fuck.
I got a 14.
13.
Alrighty. So you just walk up and around.
Immediately on instinct, I'm trying to slink out because I've done this before. This has
This will
happened to
be
me
a
before.
Grapple check. So athletics versus acrobatics. I'm assuming.
I'm acrobatics, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
New character, new stats.
Who goes first?
All right. Let's do
It's
Char first.
16.
Prim.
24.
Fuck!
Just kind of
Second failed grapple.
going around. Fizz, you see Char now behind you, reaching for Primrose.
I
Primrose just
immediately-
squeezed out of the grasps.
Like on instinct, I like grab his collar, get right up in his face, recognize who it is, like take a hot second, and I told you I was more valuable than that. And then like throw him off me a little bit, and then take a few
Who
steps back.
are you?
That is not information that is pertinent to you right now, but I'm starting to get suspicious myself.
I'm not talking to you. And I look at Brave.
Can't you go be a drunk bastard somewhere else? I already bought you a drink. Be gone.
I step closer to him. Who are you?
I got flashback to Skyrim.
Quite huffy. You know who I am.
Do you know who you are?
Braver than you'll ever be, big man. Very nonchalant.
Then knock on the door.
I did.
Do I know the knock? By chance? I do?
Yes, you do. Yeah, sorry.
No, you didn't.
I did. My back was turned.
You knocked on the door, you'd be in right now.
Perhaps they've been compromised.
I think you're the one who's been compromised.
I'll go do the knock.
Okay, Fizz, you just tick, 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 tick. And the door takes a second. Door opens and you see Travis sitting there looking at a bunch of people. What in the goddamn...
While the knock is... This might be stupid. But I assume they're all preoccupied with Brave right now and kind of turned to face him.
Fizz is at the door, so he's turned facing the door.
Brave is their main focus right now, I'd imagine.
Fizz is more focused on the door. I think Fizz is doing his own thing.
They're not focused on me, is the big thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to, as subtly as possible, send a message to Brave. Be like, if you have to leave that body, do so. I can get myself out.
Okay. Travis opens the door. What in the goddamn hell
Travis.
is going on?
I'll jingle the pouch.
He's
sorry.
late.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It was a rough night last night, and I'll hand it to him.
Kind of takes it. Why are we yelling?
I'll just point. This drunk bastard followed us from the bar. Very upset. Irate.
Oh, the
Delusional.
wash-up. Lucius kicked you out.
Now it adds up, and I'll turn and look at him accusingly.
You know that was stupid. There was no reason for that.
Whether or not, it's up to Lucius to decide.
No matter what, I want to get my share.
Shut the fuck up, Fizz. Give me a second. Kind of close the door. You hear the door latch. Couple of sounds of moving around and skirting around, and then pops back out with a large sack of coin. Holds it out for Fizz.
Thank you, Viz.
Now scram before someone else decides to come up to the doorstep and everything else goes to shit.
Will do.
Door just kind of.
I have a moment, Travis.
No, you don't. Come on.
He's
You've
like,
already
wanna
fucked
talk
up
about
enough.
No, I don't care what Fizz is doing. I want to stop Travis before he shuts the door.
okay, you kind of stick your foot in the door. It slams on your foot and it hurts. What?
I have a wonderful business opportunity I'd like to discuss with you if you have just a moment.
Looks at you. Talk.
Could you two back up, please? And I'll beckon Prim forward.
I don't
Well,
move.
If it's business, I'm all for it.
Could you summon these two away, please, Travis? This is for our ears only. Especially if that one was kicked out.
Still not moving.
I'm gonna
Just
very
talk. More time you spend
Hesit-
here, the more suspicious we look.
I'm gonna
Now,
very hesitantly move forward.
in order to show you what we have to offer, we would need to be somewhere a little bit more conspicuous, as what I want to show you from our new recruit here, possibly, is her abilities, and her abilities are something that would draw attention.
Everyone in.
Go in.
Okay? This
Shut
is
the door,
Alador.
behind. Okay.
Aladora, let me offend. Aladora. I found her doing some special performances, and I thought, what better way to get into the noblemen's parties rather than try to steal an invitation, then go through all the effort of finding a relationship to get in there, we could use the entertainment. And I'll motion to Aladora to perform.
I'm a bit of a front face. I am somewhat known as part of the Wildlife Wonders. But then I'm going to lean into Travis if he lets me, like non-threateningly, and say in his ear, and I know of a special lotus in your organization very well. And then I'll do a performance, incorporating like all the shadows and stuff as entertainment, but within it, I'm going to try to like spell things out in Thieves' Cant as best as I can throughout the performance, because I know Thieves' Cant is very like, it's kind of symbols and kind of knocking based, almost like Morse code. So try and like spell things out like that, as well as like swipe some things inconspicuously as like meaningless things, but showing off my skills of like, I can grab pieces of paper here and information here and invitation cards here, and like I can communicate all of this while I'm doing this performance, and I have ins with people because I'm a public knowing face and stuff like that. You were muted, but I assume performance check.
Yes, sorry. I'm trying to
You're
keep
good.
down on the audio issues as much as I can.
You are good.
Did you say they broke, Zach?
What?
Did you say your headphones broke?
They just won't
I
connect
wasn't
to my
here for that.
computer. Like, they'll connect and then they'll immediately disconnect, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Performance of 26.
Okay. Travis is watching this all go down. Kind of watching. The rest of you see a very nice performance flickering of shadows and exchanging things. Travis looks. Alright, we'll call you. Now, leave.
Take a little bow. And I like look suspiciously at Auran Brave, but knowing that like he can kind of get out if he needs to. I will walk out the door, and then once I'm out the door, I remember the knock. It happened like 10 minutes ago. I meant to say it, but I was gonna try and mentally lodge that. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I will be the last one out, and I turn, and before I leave, I look to Travis.
Oh wait. I thought it was just me getting sent out. Was it everybody?
No, he's telling everyone to leave.
Oh,
Everyone.
then I'm not doing that. Okay, my bad.
I'll be
I
the last one out,
misunderstood.
and I turn to Travis, and
I'd like to
thieves
sidebar
can't.
Travis as well, but go ahead.
I just thieves can't say something's up with him.
He just kind of
And
looks
then
at
walk
you.
out.
Leave. Wash up.
One of these days, you'll know.
You all
Uh,
hear the door.
I'd like to try to sidebar, like quickly talk to him if I
Okay.
can.
Sure.
Be like, I know I missed the delivery this morning, but I'm hoping that this Aladora figure can get us more revenue, and I'm hoping to bring myself up in the organization. I just want to do everything I can to please you and Lucius. I know you're on a very important assignment, and I'd love to be a part of one of those someday.
Kind of looks you up and down. You're starting to be awfully ambitious for an errand boy, Brave.
Didn't you start off as an errand boy, Travis? Look what you are now. I'm sure you didn't get there by just sitting around doing errands all day. I'm ambitious, all right? And I'm going to climb the ladder.
Get out before I have to throw you out.
Get out.
And you all kind of end up outside of this house for a little bit. Hear the door lock behind you.
Oh, as unpleasant as ever, big man. And I'll just walk away. go to
Do
the
you
inn.
need to know how to get back?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Hmm.
I was just gonna walk back to the inn.
All right. Walking back to the inn, Fizz and Chartok, what are you doing?
That's not brave.
Maybe not. But maybe we can use them.
I know what it means. I know when somebody's impersonating somebody else and he ain't doing it right.
Yeah, he didn't seem like he really, He didn't become the character before he did whatever with Brave. We still don't know where the real one is.
I knew where Brave was staying, right?
Yes.
I want to go investigate that.
All right. We're going to take a really quick break. I just got to help my wife get some stuff in, and I'll be back. So,
Per se.
alrighty. We're back. So, sorry, getting some stuff to eat. Chartok, you were going to go investigate and find Brave's original, home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fizz, are you following this?
Yeah, sure, I'll follow.
Okay. So you kind of find your way over to where Brave is at, and you kind of look around. Doesn't seem like broken into or anything from what you can see at a cursory glance. But if you want to investigate...
Did they have a knock? Did they have a knock here too?
No. Only the safe
No.
houses had a knock. Everywhere else
Right,
is just
okay.
kind of pretty...
Try
I'll
the door.
knock on the door.
Kind of knock on the door. Don't get any response.
Is it open?
Nope, it's locked.
Keep an eye out.
Okay.
Turn around, making myself as big as possible to block the door.
You're what, the door?
To block
Okay.
whatever Fizz is doing at the door.
Okay, so remind me on how thieves' tools work. Is it sleight of hand?
This will be sleight of hand to pick the lock.
Okay. And to pick a lock, since I have thieves' tools, then I add the proficiency bonuses
Yes.
and so on.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. Easy enough, not a hard lock. Just open the door.
Quickly go in and shut it behind.
Okay. Looks fairly simple. Looks rudimentary at best. A very simple dwelling. Nothing suspicious that you can see at a first glance as well.
What are we looking for, big man?
Sorry, I got a message from somebody. What happened? You get in?
Yeah. Looks
Okay.
like there hasn't been anything.
Looking like there hasn't been
No
anything
struggle.
happening.
It looks like the same kind of squalor that Brave would be in.
Mm-hmm. Would I know that Brave was staying with somebody?
No. Brave usually went home every single day.
Okay. Open up the wardrobe. Look in there too.
Look in there. Seems fine. Seems like his normal sets of clothes, kind of looking around. Nothing suspicious all around, looking around the area.
Just so it's not confusing to you, Zach, the place that he went into last session is not this place. So where there was the stabbing in the closet, there's that entire encounter did not happen in this place.
Gotcha. Does it look like anybody's lived here for a while? Like, are there dirty dishes? Are there... Interesting.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for a secret stash.
Roll investigation for a secret stash.
Do you want to help me find a secret stash?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
All right, advantage or roll?
Now,
Both of you.
we'll both roll. 15?
Okay. Trundle?
Sorry, hold on. $12.
Fizz, you kind of look around and you scoot your legs around and you suddenly hear just a little of a loose floorboard and kind of stomp on it a little bit, hollow. Snap it, pull it up. There's a bag of about 50 gold in there.
Gold? So with my previous bag that I got, that
Previous
I totally
bag had
got like I was supposed
200
to.
gold in it, so it's 250.
Cool.
You bastard. Brave would be very upset.
Improv. Well, it's seeming like he's not going to be needing this for wherever he is right now.
Yeah.
You want some?
Sure.
Okay. I'll give you. You get 20 gold.
I'll take it.
And he
Alright.
kind of hides the coin purse.
Mm-hmm.
So
Count through it all. Alright. But yeah, overall, at most, it looks like maybe he didn't come home that night. That's about the most you can ascertain from your investigation as well. Like, there's some dirty dishes, but you know Brave has always been kind of a slob in general. He's not exactly the most clean and subtle of people.
So if this isn't Brave, probably isn't. What do we do with that information, big man? What do you? I don't know much about you. What are you wanting?
I want Lucius. He used to work for him. And he got rid of me for whatever stupid reason. The man's paranoid. I just need answers from him. And obviously I've never had the chance since he called me a washout and got rid of me.
Well, we might be able to help out with that. Sounds like they're wanting to get in. Probably also connect to Lucius. If we do the same, that'll get you there as well.
Brave's companion didn't strike me as the typical type around these parts.
She might know, or might not know, who she's actually with. We'll keep an eye out, see how things go.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the underground.
Yeah.
All right.
Can Auran and I have a little chat on the
I
way
was gonna
back?
say,
while that's
scene
happening?
switch over to Auran and not Naya. Primrose. Now I'm doing it. Primrose, as you're either walking back, kind of just getting to the Golden Goose again.
Okay. What's our plan now? They obviously picked up that you're not Brave.
Well, we at least know where Travis is now.
That's a good sign. We know the knock to get in as well.
I agree. We cannot probably get caught in the underground again with those two.
I do think I need to be separated from Brave a little bit, because it would be weird if you get caught and you're not actually Brave, and also suddenly this strange woman appeared with him. I think I need to act like I don't know you.
Well,
Or didn't know that you
don't
were.
worry. I'm a man of many faces. I'll just be Athena.
Exactly. But they'll still recognize my face.
Correct.
So I think what I might do is I might head and try and catch those two and act like This brave fellow, I'm a bit sketched out by him now. What the fuck is going on? I'm also curious about that. That Chartok didn't seem to like Brave or Travis very much at all, and that has me interested.
He's a hothead. Psycho.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Odavius. For some reason.
You're not wrong. That Fizz fellow is nothing like Brenin, though.
No, nothing at all. Weird. Little fourth wall break. Yes, he does seem to be against Lucius, the big one. Perhaps we could utilize that, but regardless, maybe you should get more info from them. However, I don't want you to put yourself in harm's way, Prim. If you're alone, I can't help you.
It'll be alright. If you want to accompany either as Athena or in ethereal form, although in the daytime that seems
Yes,
ill-advised.
It's a little drafty in the afternoon. I will, I'll go as Athena. Perhaps I'll go in separately from you. We won't go in together.
Yes. I might try and catch them on their way back to the underground, but feel free to meet up there.
Well, not me. I'm gonna run to the inn, change of clothes, and by that I mean bodies, and run out as Athena. And I said, I'll go first. I'll run past her. I assume it's like a cartoon where I disappear and then I come out as Athena.
Quick change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
go
I'll,
down to the underground.
Okay. I'll just kind of go to the bar area and order a drink and just sit around.
I'll try and find Chartok and Fizz on their way back to the underground, or see if I can find them.
Char and Fizz, where are you guys kind of hanging out at the underground, commiserating?
I'm back at the bar.
You're muted.
No, he's not.
With our traveling, would we have gotten to the underground before their trend?
I'd say
Yeah, I was
with the
okay.
switch between bodies and stuff and all that, and having to sprint around different places. I'd say yeah.
Okay. I'll probably just be by my lonesome, developing new poisons, trying to plan out new trade routes with the gold that I got, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
In my barrel.
Nice. All right. Char, as you're kind of sitting down, you have a orcish woman come sit near the bar, kind of hanging out.
I'll nod.
Very buff. You haven't seen her around before, but she has an air of familiarity, I'll say.
I'll look at bartender and I'll nod and I'll flip him a coin.
All right. Brings a drink out.
You're about to get catfished, motherfucker.
Can't wait.
And Primrose, as you kind of enter, you look around. You don't see Fizz anywhere, necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't really see where he came out of for the first part, but you do see at the bar, Char is up there.
I'll slink my way to Char.
All right. I'll say, Fizz, as you're kind of busying yourself with potions, you're not really paying attention to what's going on outside of the barrel.
Inside the barrel, I'll probably be experimenting with a concoction, and then just suddenly
Escapes from the barrel.
You guys seen the Disney Atlantis movie?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like Mole, where Mole
Yes.
goes into his little pot. That's what it feels like.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, Primrose, you go up to Char, kind of just sitting, drinking, looking back and forth between the orcish woman.
Does he notice me come up? Or am I coming up from behind him?
Are you trying to be subtle about it?
Not necessarily, no.
I'll say yeah. Char, you kind of see out the corner of your eyes as you're looking around. That
Catches my attention. I'm gonna sternly look at him and just we need to talk.
Somebody who claims she's better than that, you sure spend a lot of time down here.
You think I think up there is better?
I haven't seen you around before, though.
I work in high places, but doesn't mean I enjoy it. Anyways, we need to talk.
I'll nod at the drink that was given to me and paid for. Give him
I'll
a
let you
wink.
get back to. I'll let you
I
get back to
return the
your
wink.
fun later. But there's. I'm not that dull, and I'll go back to the same corner that we were taken to before.
Right next to the smoking barrel.
Yeah, basically. Turn to Chartok.
I know that's Fizz's barrel, right?
Yeah, I'd say you know enough about Fizz to be like, yeah, he's kind of weird. He hangs out in a barrel and sometimes smoke pops out of it.
I'll give it a
Hotboxing
slight
in there.
kick. I'll give it a slight kick as we go behind him into the corner.
Oh! Hi!
Oh, this fellow, and I'll make air quotes brave. He's not who he says he is he?
Is she roboting for anybody else?
Yeah.
Did I robot?
Yep.
This brave fellow. Am I still
Comes in and out, but it's a
Yeah.
little better.
In and out. Just go.
robot? I will do my best. This brave fellow is not who he says he is he?
I look down at Fizz.
Insight check.
What are you trying to
This
insight
is a
exactly?
Performance deception.
We both know that Brave is not her, but I'm trying to determine if she knows that or not,
Okay, I'll say
and is
roll
trying to
insight and
get
then
information
deception.
from us.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do more of a performance. I'm not necessarily trying to get information out of them. I'm just trying to put on a performance like, who the fuck this guy is.
This is going
To
to be more
wipe my hands
deception.
clean of
You're
faith.
trying to lie about it, yeah.
That is fair. That is totally fair. All right.
All right. What's the deception?
No.
I got a 21.
19.
No, that was deception was
Yeah,
21.
21. Yep.
21?
Yeah.
What was
19.
it? 19? Trundle, did you roll? Okay. All right.
Yep.
There's some odd parts about this woman, but it seems like she's a little bit misunderstanding what Brave was exactly doing.
Yeah. How did you come about Brave?
Well,
One pair
I
you
have-
two together.
I guess you could call it friends in high places, and the friends in a high place.
You
And,
weren't the lady that he laid with last night, were you?
Heavens no. Heavens no.
You kind of look like a stick.
that.
Hearing that, I'd be the one that kicked the shit out of him before anything like that. No. I was looking for an inn. I'm looking for someone.
Say that one more time.
I'm looking for someone.
Huh. Okay. Who are you looking for?
And the underground is... I think you understand I'd like to keep that somewhat private,
Sure.
but they're close with the underground.
Okay.
A bit higher up, bit known. And whether through appropriate means or not, brute force, sneaky methods, I'm trying to find information about this person.
Okay.
Perhaps past jobs they've done, current jobs they might be on. And he was my in.
So he got you into the underground, and now you're trying to find out this information on your own.
I made him, in a way, tricked him to get me into the underground.
Respect.
You know, I mean, having known Brave for only, 12 hours, 24 hours, however long it's been, he's not a hard man to trick.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so here's what we got. You need an in. I need an in. Maybe we can work something out.
I know we're talking in secrets a little bit, but I'll be a bit more, and I'll look at Chartok as I say this, blunt in this regard. I don't like the direction the underground is taking currently.
To be honest, I don't care what way the underground goes, one way or the other. There's just one person out there that I really want to get to know. And from what I saw from the storehouse, you might be able to get those connections for me.
Okay.
We can scratch each other's backs. I help you, you help me. We go from there.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Would Fizz know of my situation?
Only for what you've told him.
Yeah, Fizz is not fully aware of exactly what happened with you, but yeah, he's not Fizz. Chartok, you know that Fizz is not really one who plays with any particular group. He's kind of just in his own world and loves hanging out and making potions. He's kind of in it for himself. He's not really siding with any one side necessarily.
You want an in, but you gotta tell us more. I'll look around. How many people are around?
Here, I mean, you're kind of in a sort of back area, but across the large sort of campground area that you're in, there's probably close to 100, maybe more people that are all within this sort of campground hideaway area.
I'd like to be within 30 feet, by the way, if I could have moved.
I mean, it's the underground, so how private are you? How private are you, really?
Yeah.
Everybody has their own things.
We can talk in more detail, but I think we need to go place a little bit more private.
What time is it right now?
At this point, kind of just left right in the morning to get this all done. Probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I don't know. I'll look at them.
Here.
You know the golden?
You can come into my barrel. Pop it up.
I don't know.
So, of one barrel, there's multiple stacks of barrels behind it. Just in this corner.
In the barrels?
No, well, so I was in one barrel, but of that barrel, there was just a stack of barrels in the corner.
So yeah,
okay.
Come on. Everybody will fit.
How about this? Do all know of the Golden Goose Inn?
Sure, everybody knows about the Golden Goose Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Meet me there after dinner time, 7 p.m. Ask for Primrose at the bar. They'll lead you to my room.
Okay.
That'll be a bit more private, at least in regards to that.
I don't think we've properly been introduced. I'm Fizz.
Fizz, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Sure, we'll meet you there.
Primrose. I don't know why Brave said Elodora, but here we are. Either works. And I'll slink my way out back to Golden Goose Inn.
Athena.
At this point, I'm gonna turn around to Athena, and don't see many of you around here. How you doing, little lady?
Just fine. How are you, big man? I've seen you around here. All sides, too. And I'll look you up and down.
I like you. If I didn't have business, I'd try to do more of this, but, hit me up later, why don't you?
You know where to find me. And I'll just raise a glass.
And I'm gonna slink off.
All right. Athena, you see Primrose kind of heading out as well. Follow her out that way,
Yep.
yeah? All right.
I'll follow her.
So, you guys are just kind of waiting till dinner time then? Waiting for that to come around? Okay. A couple hours pass as you kind of just hang out, do your things, and you all eventually convene in the Golden Goose Inn. Auran, I do have to ask.
Can I talk to Auran real quick?
Yeah.
Like in that intervening couple hours?
Yep.
Just because I want to run some stuff by. Do we
So
let
how'd
them
it
in
go?
on the plan? Well, they seem to. At least Chartok seems to be against Lucius, and Fizz seems agnostic to the whole thing as long as it progresses his plans forward, so.
I seem to have a love-hate relationship with Chartak.
Depending on what form you take, huh?
Yes. It's a very deep connection we have.
Mm. Are
He
you
loves
hoping
my
it gets
soul,
deeper?
but hates my dwarf form.
Do we let them in on the full plan? Do we let them know that you're both?
No. I think we... Oh, God. Mack has turned into computer colors.
I've been cutting in and out all night, apparently. Everyone else is, like, jumping me, and it's definitely on end.
You might just want to have no video.
Yeah.
That might help things.
Right now, you are
Yeah.
like an analog horror screen.
Okay.
I think
Can
it
you
would be
hear
best...
me now?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be best if we leave the what I can do out of the picture. Perhaps you recruited me, Athena, to assist with your endeavor. Perhaps we leave
This
Brave
is gonna
behind.
be interesting.
Otherwise,
agree
I could,
about
I
leaving-
could play Brave, but they're distrusting. I could play Brave and say that
But-
Brave was the one that was behind it all along.
But they are going to be... They're going to just be ever curious about where Brave is. That's the problem. And I was connected to Brave in some way, and... It's, there's a lot going on. But if you're not comfortable, I understand. I do think we let them in on at the very least the plan that we're going after Lucius. I don't think they'd object to that. At some point, we're
Yeah.
going to have to explain Brave's disappearance and odd behavior. But I'm not sure. Did I freeze again?
No, you're good.
I'm
Nope.
thinking.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Any way we could write off Brave, I wonder.
In a way that's not suspicious?
Yes, without revealing that I'm this, and I'll have like my shadow arm come out of Athena's arm and then go back in.
I mean, we could dump the body somewhere. But
I'm getting attached to Brave. We have a history now.
Yes. Do you want to maybe do a performative exit as Brave?
And die?
It's the cleanest way.
But I like Brave.
It's
I
going to
like
be
that
hard
outfit. It was a very expensive outfit. I had to fight very hard to get it.
It's going to be hard to get rid of Brave from the narrative while also keeping the rental, as it were.
If they liked Brave, is the problem.
They seemingly didn't care. Don't
Well,
know them too
definitely
well.
cared. I just don't know if it was because they liked Brave or they were just suspicious.
I think it was. My guess would be just suspicious, but after talking to them about Brave, they didn't seem too attached to the man.
So perhaps I just enter as Athena for now.
Yeah. And then we can... Well, how do you work your way into the story?
You say you invited me at the bar, or perhaps out on a mission.
Maybe I
guess you
just...
left, but
I guess I say that I knew you from before and that you also align with the anti-Lucius measures.
okay. I can come in last then.
Fair enough. And then go up to my room.
I'll kind of go outside the bar and wait for those two to show up, and then once they go in, I'll kind of wait a minute and then go behind them up to Prim's room. And just to clarify, this is not the room where Brave's dead body is sitting.
No.
This is Prim's room.
Correct. All right. You guys all eventually convene towards the Golden Goose Inn. Fizz and Char, you kind of make your way up that way. And you see a familiar orcish woman standing outside the bar. And make your way inside.
I would have rather not been seen.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
More like conspicuously, not
Okay.
waiting for them to greet them.
Not doing a meet cute. Fine.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right, you guys get to the Golden Goose Inn and walk in and ask for Primrose at the bar, I assume.
Yeah.
I would have told the barkeep that I was expecting company.
Bob, the bartender, kind of points you up towards the room, tells you where to go.
We'll go upstairs. Yeah, just knock.
Mhm.
All right. You knock your
Let
door.
them in.
Let them in. All righty. Guys kind of all gather together.
Does this room
Mhm.
have a window?
Yes.
I would want one with a window, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Prem would. It is, as you walk in, it is open, and I stand in a corner, and, like, knowing the gist, I let you all have, like, an escape. I'm not trying to corner you in the room, basically.
I'm gonna go shut the curtain and actually close the window
Fair enough.
and stand.
Figured
in
I'd
front
let
of
you
it.
on. We're looking for one more.
All right.
I
One
think
more?
I think you'll enjoy this guest chart talk. Had a chance to talk with them after our little meeting.
Athena's currently getting attacked by another dog.
Yeah, sorry, I'm playing tug of war with my dog 'cause he's
No, you're
crazy,
good.
right?
These wild dogs around the city, man. They're crazy.
Mhm.
And then Athena eventually walks into the door. And you
Well,
see-
well, well, we meet again. I'll nod to them both.
I don't know who you are.
What brings you here?
It seems
Well-
our interests align.
That remains to be seen.
Let's look to Prim.
The
Is Athena now in front of the door?
I'll say yeah. Athena, are you kind of sitting by the door or just kind of...
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
open it and shut it. Staying right there.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think, yeah,
What's going on?
I think I may have been wrong, but I believe all of our interests align here, and I think I'm least certain of you, Fizz, but you might enjoy this mission anyway. Of trying to find where Lucian is.
Lucius. Why do you want to know where he
Lucius.
is?
I told you before, I don't like the direction the underground is going.
Hmm.
You won't find Lucius. Lucius will find you before that.
I'm not so sure about that. And if he does, I'll happily accept his invitation.
The man is a paranoid prick. he even catches a sniff of you, and you ain't gonna see him at all.
Has it ever stopped you from trying?
Hmm.
I mean that as a non-rhetorical question. I don't know you.
Yes, I'm Fizz. This is Char Talk. You're Primrose.
Yes.
Who are you?
Athena. Rar.
Okay.
I'm curious, Fizz. What is your interest in all of this?
Stay out of jail.
It's a
Keep
good
making
start.
money. Pretty much it. I don't care which way we go. In the underground, I'll still be doing my business. Business has been a little better. With Lucius, I've been able to get a lot of my materials a lot easier nowadays.
It's
So
something
whatever you're
that's
gonna offer, you gotta really make it worth it.
one, it's something that gets easier in the short term, but in the long term is going to fall apart. Having seen it before. Secondly, associates from outside of the underground have some vested interests in the power structure and are willing to offer a hefty sum and benefactories and favors in return for restating the underground how it once was.
I'm guessing you can't tell us about this benefactor.
Can't tell you
I
specifics,
will.
but
I will shoot a discerning glare at
yes,
Primrose at that question of you.
Yeah.
Better not.
I can't tell you specifics, but they have a lot of influence over the way money flows in the city.
And how do you, an outsider, plan to infiltrate and get a hold of the leader of the underground, who won't be found very easily?
Seems like
A bit.
quite a shot there, newcomer.
It's it might be new, but long shot. Have you ever heard of the name Lotus before?
I'll look to the
Okay.
others.
Do I make a history check?
I'd say you heard some whispers. He's somewhat of a assassin of great renown. Definitely Fizz. You probably have done business with him once or twice, needing some poisons and different things. Name's been around.
It's a pretty flower. Can do some damage.
8 sharp petals on that fucker. I consider him family.
Haven't heard
And
that name in a while.
so you know
He
Lotus. What can that do for us?
also
Are you
got in.
saying Lotus is gonna do
He
something about the power?
There is a particular skill set that he contains that is secret, and I'm again going to keep that secret. But there's a reason he's such a good assassin, as well as have made contact with Darius.
Darius.
Darius is the secondary or
He's on the board.
someone who's on the opposite side of
Yep.
Yeah,
Lucius.
One of the sort of council members who's against Lucius's rule.
So you have a few people on your side. Some influence.
I'm not saying this is something that's going to happen overnight or at all easily, but it's only ever going to get harder. So why not start
Tread
now?
Darius, he's out for himself. He doesn't give a shit about the underground or anything they're doing.
I'm not
He
going
just
to lie,
keep
I'm
going.
treading lightly with all of you. I know how this place works.
So you want Lucius dead?
Not necessarily dead, just removed, but dead's probably the easiest way, yes.
Well, if you want my help, I can't speak for Chartalk, but if we're gonna do something like that, then you gotta help me and show that we can do something as a group and not fuck it up and get caught and go straight to jail.
Understandable.
There's a uh, let's see, GM. If I knew of uh, of something coming in that I was having my eye on, how long would you say it would be until it would arrive? Tonight, sometime this week.
I'll say, tomorrow night
Tomorrow
for the
night.
sake of
Okay,
drama.
sure. There's going to be something coming into town tomorrow night, from what my contacts have told me. And if you are able to help me procure these items, then and nobody gets caught, you have my support.
Are you
What are you gonna
going
do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah, you're gonna help us.
I'll provide my connections. You need ends, right? I'm a poison maker. Everybody goes through me, and all of my stuff goes out to the storehouses. One of which you only got into because of me. Well, and I point more
Yeah.
so at Prim for that.
Yeah.
I can get you in to talk with people.
As long
I'm
as you're
sure
fine with
Chartalk can do the same in different areas.
Depends on the person.
as long as you're fine with unconventional methods, I can get that item for you, I'm sure.
Perfect. And it's not one item. We would be procuring a good amount. Got to
Cart
keep
full
my
of
stocks
items.
up.
Well then. I guess what a test is up first, and then we can get on with our overall mission.
That's the start. And then
Um,
to help through with this test is to get my connections to help support you and get and overthrow whatever is going down or upset whatever the balance currently. You have to get me connected with your benefactor.
What?
I can go talk with my benefactor tomorrow. Let him know what's been happening and the advancements made. And we'll see how involved my benefactor is willing to get. At the very least, I'm sure you can receive their benefits if you don't necessarily meet them face to face.
My requirement is face to face.
Well, then I'll have to go see with my benefactor.
All right.
What do you want to talk with them for? Money's money.
I'm a businessman. I have to make these connections. Can't do it through pen and paper.
So you go and meet that person. So how does that help us get any closer to Lucius then?
You get my connections. I support you to do whatever you need to, and go from there.
Why don't you name some of these connections?
I can get you to every storehouse in this city.
Is that
It's
via
dark.
barrel?
Could be.
He does have a lot of barrels.
If you look at
It's a
us
barrel
making quips.
empire.
Chartok, and to a lesser extent the rest of you, but I imagine you all wouldn't mind seeing the fall of Travis either. Work our
Does-
way towards the top.
Doesn't matter to me.
I don't really care about Travis. I just care about getting answers from Lucius. I used to
talk
work
of-
for him. And he
Hey.
kicked me to the curb for no fucking reason.
About to say, I can tell that didn't end well. To dive a little bit into the first ideas I've had. Again, secrecy is of the utmost currently. We'll see in a 24-hour period whether that loosens a little bit. But once I get my hands on Travis, once we get our hands on him, can either make him talk or, in a roundabout way, make him talk for us. Get what we need from him.
Hopefully,
Dead or
a better
alive.
way than Brave.
Where is Brave now?
Because if that was Lotus, he is a lot worse than I thought.
I guarantee you that was not Lotus. I have no idea who this Brave was.
You left with him. Where'd he go?
As soon as I became suspicious of him, alongside the two of you, I immediately cut ties, as best I could. I haven't seen him since, I think you all last saw him.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll. Roll deception.
Not bad.
All right.
24.
Alright, I guess.
It's almost like I built my character to lie and perform.
That's true.
We'll go separate ways. No confirmations on anything yet. Talk with your benefactor and get us an answer in the underground.
I will need information on that shipment.
You will get that when we have confirmation.
Alrighty. I'll meet you, your home turf this time.
Meet me at my barrel.
I'll just nod.
I'll head out.
I'll walk out as well.
All right. Chartok, you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. You all kind of head out and move around. Athena, do you like leave the building with everyone else, or do you like sit at the bar for a little bit?
I'll leave the building.
Okay. Kind of
Just
leave.
kind of walk in a direction. I know that is away from where the entrance to the underground is.
Fizz and Chartok, are you gonna stick together for a little bit?
What do you think, Chartok? And just so you know, this is all my stipulations. If you have any, you're more than welcome to say them.
I'm okay to use whatever I can to get answers from Lucius.
All right.
Nobody else seems to be willing to do shit, so I'll tag along for now.
Sounds good.
See where this plays out.
All right. You all kind of make your ways back to bed. Athena eventually comes back.
I need to visit his barrels. I've never actually gone in before, so I need to visit the barrels.
All right. Walk over to his barrels. What's in the barrels?
So the barrels are just stacked in like a pyramid style with the wall on one side. So if you go in one barrel, they're all hollowed out, and inside is like a nice studio for a small folk. You have my potion area for on one side, you have my bed on the other, and there's a like a good like workout punching bag kind of setup.
I assume I'm very, very tightly squeezed in here.
Yes,
right now.
you are. Very much.
Yeah. Huh. Never thought I'd see this place. I knew there was more than meets the eye.
It's my home.
All right.
Alright. Where do you want me to meet you tomorrow?
We'll meet here when they come in. I'll let you keep an eye out for them.
Alright.
All right.
I guess am I just like setting up camp in this area, basically?
Yeah, there's plenty of beds around the underground that you sleep in.
I
normally.
would probably pick a bed pretty close to the barrels.
Yeah, you find a little hammock that's kind of hanging, just kind of fall into it and sleep. Rest of you
I'm
rest
orc
up
in a
for the
hammock? Oh
morning.
god, one strong hammock.
Whoa, hold on.
Yes.
I'll go back
Yep.
to the inn.
Athena?
Well,
Yeah.
do we need them? Seems like an awful
Honestly?
stipulation for a guy that sits in a barrel.
I mean, now that we know how to get to Travis, and if he stays relatively put, don't know that he does, though. But if he's going to be at that storehouse for a couple days, we know how to get in there now.
Correct, why don't we send the cavalry down on that safe house? I happen to know some friends in law enforcement.
Is that... That might be... One, I think they're busy. They have their hands full. Two, that I think will only drive Lucius farther into hiding. I don't know.
I am not comfortable giving him a meeting with Malachi. We can't possibly risk their relationship.
I think I agree. I at least want to go talk to the man tomorrow.
I'll do
This
it.
is all just so much. These underground folk. They're characters.
I don't see what getting Fizz's help would do for us. Getting access to different shops in the city. What is that important?
I know, I agree. I guess maybe if Lucius is hiding out at one of them, but
Sure, if we
What-
were guaranteed the location of Lucius, maybe, but we weren't.
yeah, once we know his location, we can just brute force it, and you certainly don't seem to know his location. It is at least nice to have people on our side. Should we mention this to Darius at all? I know he only cares for himself, but
No, I think we leave Darius out of this for now.
I think so too.
The
There's
less he
just-
knows, the better.
There's just really no one to turn to in this moment, huh? Gotta
No.
figure it out.
You receive, Primrose, a little message in your head from a very scrawny voice. And it just says, Fizz told me to tell you you can have people arrested if you set it up for them.
Wait.
Brenin said that.
Oh, Brenin!
Brennan
you
said
said
to tell you,
Fizz. So
I
that was from
misunderstood
Odavius
that
and Brenin.
Yes.
Sorry, yes, Brenin sent Odavius
Brenin.
sent that message to you. Sorry, I misunderstood the context of that.
Okay,
Odavius
so-
sent a message at some point saying, "Hey, we can arrest people if you set it up for us."
I get the messages. I get to like send a message back, right?
Mm-hmm.
How subtly can you do this? We found some information. Let's meet up and talk.
All right.
Use Char
okay.
Talking Fizz for one session. We're gonna try.
We will make as many characters as it takes
Yeah,
if you
right?
keep going down in the underground.
Just roll them. All right.
Okay.
You guys.
Should we head to the Bulwark for a short meeting, Auran?
Yeah, make sure our cloaks are up here, so if we're being watched, kind of a thing. Kind of maybe go different ways and end up there, kind of a thing.
I'll
sure we're not being
invisibility on
followed.
myself. I'll go invisible to disappear on my way there. And then meet up at the Bulwark.
All right. So we all settled down for the night.
Wait, no,
Like
we're
to-
meeting.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Brenin and Oda.
Oh,
If
I'm
possible.
missing
Before,
all of that.
yeah.
I'm sorry. You guys go
Yeah.
head over to Odavius and Brenin. And go talk
Yeah.
with them.
Well, you guys wouldn't believe the day we had.
Back
Oh,
already?
yeah.
There was this insufferable barrel-dwelling being. He made potions.
I don't know. That sounds like a really great guy.
No, he really was the worst, especially the way he talked. It sounds a lot like you, Brennan. Anyway. Yes, but we found some contacts in the Underdark.
Underground.
They were Underdark. Whoops, underground.
Underground. There you go.
We know Travis's location and the special knock to get into his safe house.
Interesting. And
However-
where was Travis again? Travis was the
It's in the safe
He's
house.
like the general.
no,
to,
I mean like general. Okay.
He's
Like
basically
not
two
second,
underlings.
not
Not
second.
like one
second in
step
command,
up.
but yeah, higher up in the chain of command.
Yeah, okay.
He's more of a direct line to Lucius.
Okay.
Problem is, if Travis somehow suddenly disappears, and I had gone around talking about taking, well, don't know how much Char Talker Fizz would care. Oh,
Wait.
new people we
who's
met.
Chartalk and Fitz.
Absolute fuckers, the two of them. Anyway,
Disgusting.
If
Chartalk
you-
has a crush on Primrose, Odavius.
Oh, that motherfucker. Let me at him. Let me at him. I'm
Yeah, all
coming
you
on
guys
that.
can
I
talk,
don't
so then you have to play it with yourself. You motherfucker. Hey, don't say that about her.
If you set something up, or tell us what we need to, we can get people there. It might take a little bit. We're pretty short-staffed.
Yeah.
But I feel
What
like
would that do us?
what good would it do you to have this person arrested? I can see the benefits from the Bulwark and having one less storefront up, or one
It's a
more
Hydra.
well-known place.
chop off at the head, it'll only grow two more, it seems. Especially with Lucius at the heads.
Mhm.
My whole point, Oren, was once we get you Travis's body. That's the real prize to me.
Correct, but as we found with Brave, I had the puppet with no memories, so I didn't know any of what Brave did. So we need information before Travis dies.
He seemed to be relatively recluse,
Can you
but we don't know that for sure.
Can you use any of your newfound contacts or whatever? Do they know anything about him? Can they give you any information?
They seem to have bad relations with him, but relations.
I mean,
It's
relations can also lead to information that
Yep.
that they might know about these individuals.
They want to
Like-
meet Malachi,
Wait, both of them?
the barrel
the
dweller.
barrel dweller.
Oh,
All the giant oaf wanted was to talk to Lucius because he has a man crush on him or something,
and it's the giant oaf that has a crush on you?
and on Lucius. But yes,
Oh, interesting. I would like to meet this fellow.
No
I'm sure you.
reason.
I'm sure you two would have a
Um,
very interesting conversation.
Just out of curiosity, why are you not as the other gentleman?
Oh, that's a
Brave.
whole.
It didn't go well.
Hmm.
Who didn't think
Unfortunately, I didn't do enough stealth and observation of his mannerisms and tasks, where I was quickly snuffed out. I still have the outfit, looks dashing on Wednesdays, but I probably shouldn't wear it about town as much.
I also think that
Ah.
the underground, to some extent, is going to notice Brave is missing. They already
Yeah, that-
seem to notice he was gone for 12 hours, and it's been 12 hours more. I was the one last connected with him. I don't know.
would that put you in any danger? Like if they know one of their own is gone, and you were the last one seen with him, that seems like a one-way ticket to somebody
If-
looking for you.
If I were investigating it, I would be the prime suspect in my own mind. Yes. They wouldn't necessarily be wrong about that either.
Not gonna lie, I don't feel good about this already. It feels like you've tipped your hand, and it's a really dangerous op from here on out.
And I think we need to get rid of the outfit.
Never.
Are you guys still safe?
For now.
I think so.
Okay.
We need to talk about how we're going to get around this whole Malachi thing.
So, what specifically does he want?
He wants to
With
meet face to
Malachi.
face with his benefactor, but he doesn't know who the benefactor is.
I told them I have a benefactor that has high level control of the flow of the money in the city. Felt pretty honest while pretty vague.
Have you brought this to Malachi? Does he know of this individual?
That was our first goal tomorrow morning.
I mean, you could. Not that I would condone anything of the sort, but you could lie to him and give him a
To
different
Malachi?
name or a different person to connect with.
Well, I
Say,
mean, if this,
you could bring the shield, our boss, and if he wants to kind of snuff out the current control and say it like that,
That would be interesting.
the potential
Wouldn't that put the
pardon.
Bulwark at risk, though, if they knew that if word got around in the underground that the leader of the Bulwark was corrupt?
well, isn't Malachi already working with the underground?
To some
Like
extent.
he already
but
has connections.
Mhm.
I mean,
Don't know.
withholding Malachi's name from this person who could give you information and connections.
Seems very
mean-
reasonable. You're right, Odavius. Thank you.
I mean, you bring it up to Malachi, but I have a feeling that Malachi, as a businessman, would have no issues meeting with another businessman. But I mean, I feel like that's kind of his decision to make, not your guys's.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think at the very least we should inform Malachi of what happened.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe he already knows of this individual.
And maybe we're trying to protect him from something he doesn't need protection from.
So.
I'm
We
trying
can
to
talk to him.
remember
tomorrow.
the name of the female officer who does more of the stealth stuff in the Bulwark. Oh, what is her name?
Now I gotta check. 'Cause I haven't thought of that name in a
How
bit.
dare you pull up some random obscure name that the DM doesn't know off the top of his head? How dare you?
I'm sorry, I'm going through my
He's
connections.
pulling up
You
one of
will
the previous
rue the
sessions
day.
from scrubbing.
I'm
I think it's Maya.
Thank you, Maya. Yes.
We could connect him with Maya, because she's one of the investigators with the Bulwark and it is more connected with the shadier parts.
Does the description I gave line up with Maya at all, though, of someone with heavy control over the flow of money in the city?
You could spruce it up. That's so. You're very good with words.
They're also
I-
very good at deciphering them.
Yeah. I have a feeling that you just need to bring this to Malachi and see what he says.
I
Because I mean,
agree. At least
if this connection can lead you guys to the ultimate end goal that he wants, then I know he said to keep his name out of it, but if you bring it up to him in this regards, I mean, who knows?
I at the
Just
very least feel like I need to tell him that I mentioned a benefactor.
yeah.
Do you want us to try to connect with either Maya or uh, our boss to see if they're willing to be a front?
I think
Might
this
as
is
well.
this is something to look at after they've met with Malachi.
Well, I think
Okay.
keeping all options open is not a bad idea. I have
Well, I
them
mean,
lined
I'm
up
not
just in
saying it's
case.
closing the option. I'm saying speak with Malachi, and then if we need to go down this route, we can go down this route. Because I feel like
It's probably
with the underground, not to say that we need to hide this from our bosses, but I mean, the less they know, it keeps them out of the shit until we know that we have the situation handled.
along that thought. Be very judicious with this information, and then I'll tell them where the storehouse where Travis is and the knock to get in.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't
Just
move
in
on it
case.
until you say so.
Well, it's probably only like what we left after dinner, and it's probably was like 6:30.
You're
So like
muted.
8:30 ish.
Zach.
Muted.
Muted.
Like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Think Malachi's still up.
You could check.
I'm gonna leave.
I'll follow Oren.
You just hear an electronic.
Good
from the
luck.
factory. You go up and they do let you in and kind of scan you magically, and gates open and you're allowed entry. As you kind of wander back to where you know Malachi is, you see there's a light on in his little hut that he has over there. Fire going in the chimney. And you kind of see the bear that he has that kind of sits and watches, sees you, and then you see the door just open for you.
Malachi, my friend.
See Malachi is kind of sitting, tea in hand, scribbling away at some stuff. Ah, hello. Good to see you, too.
Oh, wonderful to see you as well. What are you working on? I'll look at what he's doing.
Some final designs for a prototype I've just thought up.
Ah, inventive as ever. You never cease to amaze, Malachi.
I never planned to.
So we have an update on the last job that we've taken from you.
Wonderful.
We are creating connections of our own in the underground, and from one of these connections there's a possible job for us to do something to gain their trust, and part of that contingency is to create basically reveal that you are our benefactor and meet face to face with this contact, as they have a lot of connections, they say, and they wish to gain more connections. Not sure what exactly that'll mean, but it was a stupid idea anyway. I'll look sheepishly to the side.
Would this lead to my problem being solved?
It leads to, as he says, connections to every storehouse in the city. And that level of information is the best lead we have so far.
We
We could come up with a fake benefactor.
Be a good way of getting some of my things back.
Do you know a fizz? It makes poisons.
Sounds familiar, but I'm not entirely on the radar of the underground. I haven't done specific business with this one before.
Well, we wouldn't want to at all jeopardize your position here, Malachi.
Give him my name. If he wants a meeting, I'd be happy to meet him. It's not like this is a undefended part of the city.
If you needed to be more defended, Malachi, Primrose, and I, and the whole Bulwark would be more than happy to defend you and all of your beautiful inventions.
I believe I'll be fine. This is my domain, as it were. No harm can come to me when I'm here.
Little shiver. And like, oh, it's so cool.
Malachi, if it's too much chat, could I have a cup of tea, please?
Say that again.
If it's too much to ask, could I please have a cup of tea?
By all means. Kind of gets the bear ready, brings that out, pours it out for all of you.
As much as you can down a glass of tea, Primrose downs a glass of tea.
Well, I'm sorry that this brought along so many issues. I hope your Bulwark friends are doing their part as well. I didn't mean it for it to fall on just two hands.
It's the nature of the position. They are doing what they can. They're providing the resources they can, but
Of course. Well,
we're
I
used to
hate-
being the front face.
I hate to ask, but I know you had said you were working on something special for me. I didn't know if that was ready.
oh, yes. Kind of turns around. All right. Here we
Start
are.
like lifting my legs a little bit and bouncing.
Let's see. Kind of opens up a plan, spread it out. Now, this is one of the more subtle works that I've worked with. Your form is... Does Malachi know about your deal?
The whole spirit form thing.
Spirit form thing?
That I'm a phantom?
Yeah,
I don't think we've
I
mentioned
don't
it.
think so.
don't think so. I'm trying to remember if you met him when you were back in your other body.
Other body. That's what I was thinking too. I don't think so.
Because that happened, like, what, episode 3?
I think it was at the like Wizard Tower explosion stuff, and then we met Malachi after that, right?
That's right. Yep.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Kind of looks around. Well, I am looking to partially adapt your body into this sort of suit of armor, as it were. A suit of armor that can be used to energize, fight, various forms of construction, depending on the subtleties that you wish it to make. Obviously, it's taking a little bit of juice, but I do have a shipment of tomorrow that'll be coming in for the things that I need to finish up here. So,
What?
once that's done, I'll be happy to have it handed off to you.
When's the shipment coming in?
The shipment's coming in tomorrow.
What
Malachi, let's
time? The evening?
Evening, yes.
Oh,
We're gonna
that's
wait-
quite interesting. That's
We
the
will be
shipment
in-
we're supposed to take. Well, we
That
won't be
is
doing
just-
that.
Interesting. Was it Fizz who set you up to this?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll kill him. Hold me back.
Maybe we can have him meet you in the morning, and y'all can hash that out.
Well, if he's one who's been leaving the notes around town after the stores have been robbed, we may have a lot to discuss.
I fear more for Fizz than for yourself, if I'm being honest.
Well,
I feel like either way, you want to meet this man now.
of course. I'd be happy to send him down.
All right, well, we'll get you in contact.
Of course. Thank you for bringing light to my eyes.
Yes, absolutely. And you said it was a suit of armor.
Of course. And once it's finished, probably within the next few days, I'll be happy to give it to you.
That's what you said a few days ago.
Couple more days. One day. Once I get the shipment, it will be done.
Adrian, you little fucker, you knew that too.
All right, we'll leave. Assuming Auran ever wants to leave Malachi's place.
I will leave eventually.
Okay.
Okay. As we're walking back, I'll turn to Auran. Just be like, Your infatuation with Malachi is, no offense, quite blunt and obvious. But I'm curious, is it with the man himself or the things he brings and
The
what he
brain.
does?
Are you kidding me? Do you see these things? And I have a clockwork owl. I'll like sit on my shoulder. Incredible! I've never seen anything like it. In all of my years of thieving from noblemen and these wizards, they're all cheaty in their own way, by the whim of magic. Fake cast a spell. It's all so easy. It doesn't take real genius. It just takes the whim of the magic. But Malachi uses his fascination, his brain. He's so intelligent. The things he creates, the messages he sends with them, it's infatuating. How are you not?
You really should just ask him out for coffee sometime, buddy.
Do you think he's into orc women?
I think he's into
He's an orc man.
what
Oh, is he an orc?
whatever
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
in a
orc.
wheelchair.
Mhm.
I
He'll have
think
to do
he's
most of the
into-
work.
Yeah,
He will. He will.
I think he's into whatever catches his interest the most.
Whatever he's into, I will kill and then become that.
The whims of yes,
Speaking
yes. Auran.
Speaking of infatuation, I think Odavius is quite a strapping young lad, don't you think?
I oh, man.
Quite brave
That
to
is-
fight off the attackers. The last words out of his mouth when he died were Primrose.
I'm sure he would appreciate you trying to wingman for him.
I want to be dead ass too. I don't want to be like super like haha. Like I actually want to
Yeah.
try to
yeah,
not,
I get you.
not to be obvious about me wingmanning.
Yes. He let me borrow his Ferrari. He saved a kitten yesterday.
Exactly. Exactly. The children, all the children in this city have been saved by Odavius.
I think this has happened before with me and others.
This happened before.
It's not that Odavius. It's hard to put into words, but
I think what it is you have a tough skin, Prim. You've been through a lot.
I think
But
he
you
likes
don't let anyone in.
It's safer that way.
I know it's safer that way. But with us, you don't have to be that way anymore. We're here for you. It wouldn't hurt you to let someone in every now and then.
I try my best, but there's only so far right now. I think when it comes to Odavius, from my perspective at least, and maybe this is just me deflecting, but I think he likes the idea of me, but I don't know how he would think about the real me. I don't think I'm
Never
good
know
for
unless you
him.
showed him.
I don't think I'm good for him.
Odavius has seen things too, you know. Maybe you're more alike than you think.
Maybe. But I also have lots of other things to focus on right now.
Yes. Just something that has been in my mind. I can see the way he looks at you.
Yeah, I can see it too. It's not very subtle.
We all have our vices. Malachi for me.
Yes. I don't know. It's just something that's not there right now, and I can't put my finger on it.
Well, I
Maybe
won't
it's
force
just-
you to like him, but perhaps you should let someone in every now and then. See what happens.
I'm doing my best right now. I'm trying.
I heard Brave is a good second option if Odavius doesn't work out.
I don't know how long he'll be around for.
Don't say that about Brave.
Brave or Malachi, what's your choice?
Oh, Malachi. Brave is nothing. Brave is a bug on the boot of my heel, the heel of my boot. Speaking
Then-
of which, we need to go take care of that.
Are we going to dispose of it, or?
Yes, sadly. Right after the warranty
Well-
was voided as well, but
Oh, no insurance on it.
no.
We should stage it. We should stage it in a way that seems intentional, though.
Yes, I was thinking we wrote a note to help our cause.
Do we want to pin this on Travis? After the interaction you just had with him, and
We could
If,
use the other two, Frizzlebeam and Chalk Talk. We
Talk.
could use them to push a narrative that Travis is bad news, perhaps.
they were witnesses to Brave and Travis's last interaction, and we don't know Travis's handwriting, but if we dump the body near the storehouse, potentially.
I have a question, Daddy DM. When
Yeah.
Lucius said, "You're getting too ambitious," was that loud enough for Frazzle, Basil, and Chalk Talk to hear that?
Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say that.
Travis, not Lucius.
Yeah.
Travis, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's write a note. Can we write a note? Maybe Miss Forge Primrose. Could you be
Do we-
like, got
Are
too
you
ambitious
back at
for your
the-
own good?
Back at the place at the Golden Goose Inn then?
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
Are you in Primrose's room while you're talking about this?
I want to be in dead body room.
Okay. As you enter the room,
Uh-oh.
Brave's body is gone.
My outfit.
And there's a note on the nightstand with a dagger in it. And it says, "Don't."
They at least use an apostrophe.
No, they did not.
Is it
Bastards! No!
is it a all recognizable handwriting?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Classic we know situation.
Well, I think we can skip straight to the murder Travis part now.
Yep.
I love it when people try and fuck with us. I'm not gonna lie. I love a good challenge.
If they would have taken this Athena's body, I would have been so upset.
Especially because it's your trophy for Malachi.
It is. Malachi wouldn't know me anymore. All right.
Well,
Let's go to bed.
I think maybe with this information, do we want to stay at the Bulwark, though?
Probably. I'll go down to the barkeep. Bob the builder there.
Yes.
Hey, someone broke into my room, Bob.
Ah. No one's been in here for quite a bit.
He...
Let me double check all the locks. I'll go up and make sure that's good. If you want to switch rooms, we can switch rooms.
While Oran's downstairs, I'll do a quick glance at the room to see if I notice anything. Probably not, but
What are you doing?
I'm gonna just investigate the room, see if I notice any signs of entry.
Roll investigation.
3.
Looks pretty neat. No real scuffling or anything around.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Bob kind of goes up, checks the lock. Lock works. Goes to the window.
Yeah, I'll look at the window while he's doing that. Is there any kind of scuffage or any
What?
any entry, any scuffage to
Nope.
enter?
Nothing that seems to be very obvious at this moment. Kind of looks around. Well, I don't see anything. You know what they took, or if they did take anything?
One of my favorite outfits. A tragedy, Bob. A tragedy.
Well, I'm
She
sorry
looks
about that.
so dashing. Never seen an orc woman look so beautiful.
Ah, thank you, Prim. You're too kind. I'm holding back tears.
We'll move your rooms just in case we have some kids that fuck around in here every once in a while. Here, come with me. I'll get you a new key. Kind of goes back.
Sure.
Get you a
I'll
new
be
key for a new-
consoling Athena on the way. It's okay, Athena. We can get you a new outfit tomorrow.
All right, then we'll go to the Bulwark.
All right.
Yeah,
At night.
we're sleeping there for the first time. Prem is
okay.
willingly sleeping at the Bulwark.
All right. You guys go over to the Bulwark and sleep. And unfortunately, I gotta cut this one short. I gotta go take care of some stuff for the evening. So
Yeah.
we're glad we got some character introductions ish. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out for the new things and see what all happens with that. So, alrighty. Well, we'll see y'all later. We hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye, viewers.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching Swing and a Crit Miss. If you liked it, give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And we hope we'll see you next time. See ya!